All right. Good. Thank you, Miss Sarah.
Okay, I'm Sarah Viscarando. I'm an enrichment provider, and this is Wiley Rankin.
Hello, everybody.
He's a music teacher in the enrichment space, and I want to ask him all about how he started his business and what his business looks like.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. So, Jump for Joy music just leapt out of me about 15 years ago. This is in my heart. I love to see people having joy and experiencing laughter. I think laughter is the gasoline for education. And so when people laugh, their spirit opens up. And that's where we can have input into the lives of children and adults, encourage them, and also it's a great space for learning.
So, how did you start?
I started by singing telegrams a long time ago after San Jose State, after I got my music degree. I was a singing telegram messenger for 5 years, and I dressed up as Superman and Mr. Wonderful and Gorillagram. And one day I was on a singing telegram as Superman, and they had given me the wrong address. So what do I have to do? At that time, there were these old things called phone booths. So I went to a phone booth dressed as Superman.
Very cute already.
That very good. And I asked for the correct address. I was right next to a liquor store, and some guy comes out of the liquor store, and he had already sampled their wares. And so he saw me dressed as Superman at a phone booth.
Right.
So he starts swinging punches at me. So I was already in the role, right?
Amazing.
It gave me on-the-job training. And ever since then, it's just a sense of adventure. I love costumes. I love children. And that open space that children have is irreplaceable.
Right.
Yeah.
So then how did you become an enrichment provider? I expected you to find yourself at a school.
Absolutely. So I gave myself 5 years after graduating to try to make it in the music business. And I played in bands, and I did stand-up comedy, and I did teaching. And then a friend of mine said, hey, would you like to play at this early childhood center in Concord? I said, why not? And that was it. And so I just got hooked because, and I also do elementary education too, but the early childhood, there is so many wonderful qualities that you just experience by being there. Children that age have minds just like lightning. And so every day I get to be around that kind of brilliance.
Yeah, it's magical.
It's very
Totally.
magical. Yes, it is.
Okay, so you were working in many capacities
That's
in
right.
entertainment, and you supplemented that with going to schools.
After I finished going to school, I did the singing telegrams to supplement my income, and then tried to establish my own business. And after 5 years, God made it happen, made it possible.
So nowadays,
Yes.
you're balancing
Yeah.
classes
Yes.
and as an enrichment provider with performing.
Yes,
Right?
that's right. And a lot of times there are similar processes. I love teaching the modalities of learning, such as movement, such as, it's amazing how much music theory young children can get when you present it to them in a digestible form. So we do scale degrees with the resonator bells, and most kids won't understand the term, well, let's try experimenting with our musical timbre, with our voice timbre. But they do understand fancy diving too. And so I love singing songs where we change our tone just a little bit. It's amazing how you can get people's attention when you change your tone of voice just a little bit, don't you think?
You're making it accessible. So you're balancing
Yes.
performing and
Yes.
teaching.
Yes.
And that kind of means, true to all of the stories you
Yes.
told, that you go a lot of different places.
That's right.
So can you tell me about some wild place you've
Oh, sure,
taught?
sure. So let's see. So I would say the big schools are really exciting. 2 weeks ago, we did Magical Bridge playground
Ooh.
at Mountain View, California. And that was so fun because they have families there of and kids of all ages, and they know this is the time to just hang out and sing and dance. We got some dads dancing like the monkey dance, coming on up and do the monkey dance, and then and children coming up to sing too. That is a real adventure. If they've never sung with a microphone, we like to give them a spotlight.
That's
So
spectacular.
Magical Bridge was really wonderful time.
So you always seem so full, like just full in every way. What kind of growth goals
Of
can
beans,
a full
maybe?
person of beans?
Of
What kind
beans, yeah.
I mean, what kind of growth goal can you have? You always seem at your maximum.
That's very kind of you to say. So I am full of hot air. That's true. I'm a flute major, right? And I really, this is kind of a somersault for me. I keep on learning. I keep on wanting to go forward. I'm right now looking at getting a master's degree in early childhood.
Oh.
Yeah, from I haven't decided the college yet, but had some good talks, and so, but I also am developing curriculum.
I wanted to ask.
Yeah, curriculum that's going to be accessible to parents and teachers.
Right.
And so that it's going to with early learning and really easy songs, for infant toddlers. And then how do we move forward? How do we use different languages? And I'm learning Spanish now. I love that. I study it daily. And so writing songs in different languages and then collaborating with fellow artists.
That is spectacular. I want to help you do that. That
Okay,
is really great.
absolutely. Thank you.
Really great. Okay, this has been Wiley Rankin of Jump
Thank
for
you,
Joy
everybody.
Music. And this is not going to be the only time I talk to him.
Okay,
He's
thank you
really
very
great.
much.
So he will be back, and you will hear more about this, and there will be another episode soon. Thank you for showing up.